What's going on, America? I'm the Right Winged Angel out of Mac, and in this video, we're gonna talk about, are y'all still doing this? So at the LSU versus Iowa game, the what do you call it? The Elite Eight of the NCAA tournament, the women's basketball tournament, we got LSU, get this, protesting the national anthem. In 2024, we still protesting the national anthem. While Iowa was out on the court holding hands and respecting our country, we had LSU disrespecting our country. The ghetto LSU basketball team, and that's right, I'm going to call them ghetto because I've been calling them ghetto ever since what happened with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark last year.
After the game, finishing the way she started this season, LSU has been a confident group throughout.
They don't want to stand out there for the national anthem. They don't even want to be present for the national anthem. That's crazy. So y'all got to check this video out because I was flabbergasted when I saw this because I couldn't believe people still doing this in 2024. Let's check this out.
Oh, say, can you sing, for the tones early light.
Check it out. So you got Iowa. I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe I could zoom in. You got the Iowa basketball team right there, and they're holding hands during the national anthem, which is very respectful. I mean, I would want everybody to put their hand over their heart, but it is what it is. But this is very respectful. They're out there on the court, respecting our country. Meanwhile, let's finish the rest of the video.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight.
And that's where LSU is supposed to be, on the other side. But they're not on the court because they didn't want to be on the court for the national anthem. They're apparently in the locker room while the national anthem is playing. How disrespectful can you be? I don't know. I think that may be worse than kneeling, in my opinion. At least you're present for the national anthem. They don't even want to be on the court for the national anthem. They're disrespecting our country, disrespecting the patriots who fought and died for our country by doing this. And I can't believe that they're still doing this in 2024. We have NBA players, we have NFL players who used to kneel in 2020 that are no longer doing that anymore. I think they stopped 2 years later. But of course, women who can't let anything go are not on the court and still protesting the national anthem. This is unbelievable. What do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of people still protesting our national anthem in 2024? I think it's pretty disgusting. I know there's some conservatives that are like, well, it's not a big deal. I think it's a big deal. I believe that if you do not want to be present for our national anthem, if you cannot respect our flag, if you cannot respect our customs, then you need to get the F out of our country. If our country is so horrible that you cannot even be present for the singing of our country's anthem, then you need to leave immediately. You need to go to some other country where you feel like you'd be treated better, where you feel like black people are treated better. Why don't you try China, see what happens over there? Why don't you try Russia, see what happens over there? Why don't you try Germany, see what happens over there? Why don't you try Africa and see what happens over there? I guarantee you every black person who decided, hey, I want to move back to Africa, or not back to Africa because they're not originally from Africa, but I want to go to Africa, the motherland, I guarantee you every single one of them will be fighting to get back here. Because there's a reason why Africans who lived in Africa want to come over here, because things aren't great over there. So they'd rather be here in the United States of America. And when they get here, they're not complaining like American black people are complaining. Not at all. They appreciate all the opportunities that they are afforded over here in the United States of America, because they know the same thing's not happening over there in their country. We would have black people leaving this country in droves if they really thought that things were better over there in Africa, because they're definitely not. Things suck in a lot of places around the world, and things are beautiful here in the United States of America. The opportunities that black people have in the United States today are outrageous. They're unreal. Even some opportunities, in my opinion, we don't even deserve. Like all the government assistance that we get, like all the handouts that we get, like all the special treatment that we get that nobody else gets. We don't deserve that. We don't deserve affirmative action in 2024. Maybe a long, long, long time ago when we're trying to make things right, but 2024, nah, we have an even playing field. We just have to step up to the plate and do what we know we need to do, what we know we need to do to get to where we're trying to go or where we want to go. But the fact is, we got to want it to be able to get there. And a lot of us don't want it bad enough. So that's why we're in the situations that we're in. But what do you guys think of LSU protesting the national anthem? Do you think it's disrespectful? Do you think it's not disrespectful? Do you think that they should have every right to protest, which I think they do? Or do you think that they should receive some kind of fine or some kind of penalty from the NCAA for doing this? I mean, I think they should. They have a right to do it, but probably something should happen, because if they do other things on the court, then they get fined, they get penalized for it. But I think this should be one of the things that they should get fined and penalized for, because you want to show other countries that you respect this country. You don't want to be disrespectful to our country, and then you have other countries watching the players, the college players in particular, the college players being disrespectful to their own national anthem. How does that look to places like China, who are our enemies? How does it look to other places around the world who are seeing our college students, our college basketball players be disrespectful to their own country? I think it's a very, very bad look, and this should not be happening anywhere. So what do you think? Thanks so much for watching. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, to catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.